Okay, this is part D. I want to just finish up. I want to do some accounting for the energy, okay? The real WI will be negative, will be, equal to, it's equal to 20,000 joules. The work down will be FP times 100, or 12,500 joules. The work due to friction will be 7,000 joules. We've done that. That's very rounded, okay? You're going to want to work to tenths place in the future so that we don't have as much round-off error. The net's going to be 500 joules. In other words, remember, the net force was 5 newtons up the hill. It was a positive 5, so I knew it was going up the hill. 5 times 100, 500, so that's the net force. The net work. The ideal is going to be equal to the ideal work is going to be equal to the output work. The output work is going to be 21 times 600, or 12,600, and that'll be the output work and the work input ideal. Now, the change in kinetic energy total, will be, that's 0, right? That's 0, okay? That's going to be 0. Kinetic energy equals 0, and that's final, right? So the kinetic energy final will be 0. So it'll be 0 minus whatever I started with. And in order to get there, in order to burn all this stuff up, I had to start with 20,000 joules. Otherwise, I would never have gotten up to the top. I had to overcome friction. I had to overcome the downward pull of the skier, the natural tendency to want to roll back down or slides down the slope. So I needed 20,000. So it's 20,000. It's negative 20,000. Now, this is key. What is the change in kinetic energy for the usable kinetic energy? The usable kinetic energy. In other words, what amount of kinetic energy actually went into mechanical, was converted to mechanical energy? What amount was actually doing mechanical work? Actually converting it to usable energy. Well, that'll be the net. That'll be the net. So it'll be 500 minus, 0 minus 500. So it'll be negative. So delta KE usable is going to equal negative 500 joules. Now, in the future, when doing these problems, work to tenths place. Work to tenths place, okay? Take care. I hope you do well. We'll review again tomorrow. And take care.